at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.
What's up? It's Tokyo Jetz. Shout out to the Progress Report.
The Progress Report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd.
Boss Brit the most lit.
What's up? It's your girl DJ Excel.
This is the Progress Report podcast, man. We got the lovely Tokyo Jetz in the building.
I feel like I was supposed to have a spot in the drop.
Oh, yeah.
We can
Go ahead.
Let's do it again. You ready?
All right, yeah.
All right,
I'm
all
gonna
right.
just improvise.
All right, let's get
go
it.
ahead.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd.
Boss Brit the most lit.
DJ Excel.
Yo, girl, Tokyo Jet.
That's where we
Fourth
in
member,
here.
fourth member.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we got a bone to pick with you, though.
Yes.
Just
How
a
you
little
start
bone.
off like that?
Oh, that's how you supposed to. You got to be
Just a
sideways.
little bone.
Yeah, we gonna
Just
go ahead and
a
address the
tiny
elephant
bit.
in the room.
All right.
We was supposed to have you on the show maybe about like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Then something had happened.
was ready.
We was ready. We
You
was
stood us
promoting.
up, man.
We had all the questions gonna make you sweat.
Yeah.
For real.
We could ask the same.
Oh.
Period.
It was like the verses when Keisha and Ashanti supposed to go the first time. We made all the food and shit.
Yeah. You treated us like
Y'all didn't even ask them questions. I ain't even know it.
Right, exactly. See, but we
they
appreciate you coming
postponed
through, man.
Okay, nah, facts. They definitely
We appreciate
postponed this. But nah, we appreciate you being here. You know, we definitely put on for the females on music and entertainment, all that good stuff, and we know that you big on that as well. So,
Of course.
you know, we about to get right into it. So you know, we know you from Jacksonville, Florida. So talk about just coming up in Jacksonville and how did you stand out as an artist? You know, in a small place like that.
I hate like saying where I'm from because I think it's like cliche. Like I feel like people say the same thing. Everybody who rap, even if people lying. But like I come from the hood. Like my mama was poor. My daddy lived here. I stayed with my grandma for a minute. She ain't really have much. But like when I actually started doing music, I just went viral. And I ain't really do nothing to stand out in my city. I just went viral on the internet, and that made them pay attention, even if they wasn't in the beginning.
And you was doing like freestyles?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
so it wasn't even like a record that blew up. It was just
freestyle.
the
No, it was a
Cause
freestyle.
you was freestyling a lot.
She was.
And they was
Yeah,
hard.
for sure.
Man.
And it's crazy that you say that because you might be like the first person. Like,
I feel like I started it. I ain't gonna count.
Yeah,
but
you
yeah,
were
I ain't
definitely.
gonna argue with nobody about it.
Yeah.
But
and yo, I ain't gonna lie, like there's so many hard females out here that like when they drop a freestyle compared to like I don't want to say there's some dope dudes too, but like when you a hard female, it hit
Yeah.
different.
It hit different.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? So
it definitely do.
What was your first viral one? Like your first
Yeah.
viral freestyle?
I rapped off Yo Got a DM,
Okay.
but I was like, it was a real life situation. I wasn't rapping to go viral. I was really like peeking at somebody. But I was
the
talking
best
to
song.
Let me find out you're a bully.
I was talking to a nigga and his baby mama like DM me
Ooh.
and I rapped about it. And I think it went viral because people felt so many different ways about it. Like it was people that was on my side that felt where I was coming from, and then it was the baby mamas, and it was people reposting it, but they ain't understand at the time they was making me
Yeah.
go viral.
Type shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
So you was already into music and all that. Like, did you look at it
Not
like
really.
Okay.
I booked my first show off that song. I mean, off that video.
That's crazy.
And did you
Yeah.
go in there like? Oh, did you have a song when you got booked?
No, I was performing that.
you performed the freestyle.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
crazy. How long was the
what the
freestyle?
fuck?
Like 60?
It was like probably like a minute and 20 seconds.
That's
Hey.
crazy.
Yo.
So yeah, I used to host and perform that at the
Amazing.
end.
That's lit. That's lit.
So when did you like legit like fall in love with music? When did it get to that moment where you're like, damn, I'm about
I
to
feel
take
like
this shit
I feel like
serious?
I always been in love with music.
Okay.
I never planned to do music though. Like
Okay.
before I went viral, I used to work at Apple. I used to
Okay.
I used to be an operations
Oh
manager.
shit! I
at
need my
Apple.
phone for you.
I know,
right
man, this shit
now.
fucked
Here.
up.
Now she know how to hack some shit. Now she know how to hack some shit.
But
Yeah.
nah, that's what I always been in love with. Like I'm still in love with tech. I never
Damn,
planned to
That's
rap.
hard.
That's
Yeah, I
what's
never
up.
planned to rap
Damn.
You invest in stocks?
for sure.
What? Any tech stocks?
It's I don't even know the actual name of it, but the ticker is PL. I think it's PLNTR. It might be down right now. I just pulled out.
Oh
of it.
hell no!
I'm gonna check for you,
But
but it's
did you
like
invest
it's
in Apple?
No,
Really?
they drop too much.
They
too
really
drastically,
do.
And I don't like to check my stocks all the time.
Okay.
Got
Yeah.
you.
So right now I'm in Amazon. I'm in Airbnb. GoPro up. And probably AMC right now.
Dope.
AMC been
Hey,
going
you know,
crazy.
I think this kind of off topic, but I do think our community is finally getting into
Yeah.
this and talking about shit like this.
It's crazy because I don't have to do nothing. I could just wake up. And
Wake up to-
I always
Man.
say anybody who's like not an entrepreneur, hey, invest in entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
do stocks, and get your money up. You know what
But
I'm saying?
understand, you
You
can
can lose some
Yeah,
money
you
real
can-
quick, boy. I'm trying to
People don't tell you that side. I done lost
That's
some
a fact.
money.
That's
Nah,
a
for
fact.
real.
But that's dope to hear that you was like into tech. I don't think I
Yeah,
would have ever known
word.
that.
For sure.
That's what's up.
Okay, so fast forward when you did like start to take music serious as a career. What was that moment like, and what was like your first song?
When I started to take it serious in my first song, probably I don't even remember honestly. Cause I booked so many shows off that one song to the point that like, and I tried to keep my job. Like I called off work to like, I think we had like 12 points. I got 12 points. Then I had the doctor give me some FMLA, and it just ain't work out.
Why'd you want to keep your job for like security or like?
I just loved working for Apple.
Oh, you just genuinely love the
Okay,
job.
yeah,
That's
like
what's
it was
up.
something I enjoyed. Like people wake up and hate their jobs. I love
Yeah.
going to work.
That's
That's
what's up.
hard.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's rare.
And then what came to the point where you're like, other than I guess you got fired, that
I ain't get
You
fired
chose
though.
this.
I quit because like
quit,
they
okay.
tried to fire me and
So now I'm out before y'all get
they
to
tried to fire me and it was like I had a choice and I just decided to walk away.
okay. And do you look back? Do you want 9 to 5 ever again?
Like
won't
you,
work
I
for
love Apple. I promise you, if I could do it at home and people not know who I was, I swear I do it.
I'm like, you sound like the girl who be rapping and shit. Is this Tokyo Jetz?
I swear I would if I
Let me
could.
get it.
Okay.
Oh, we.
Wow.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so with the freestyle videos though, like besides the DM one, what was some other your favorite ones that you feel like got your attention to?
I rapped off Beyonce Ego. And I was basically like talking about my flaws and stuff like that. And a lot of other people did it after that.
Look,
Okay.
Trendsetter, come on, trendsetter.
I rapped off. Damn, I don't even remember the beat. Oh, the Maya and what's the Jamaican sounding song?
Oh
Maya
yeah,
did?
the Beanie Man. joint.
Yeah, I rapped off that, but it was like I was talking about like shit that happened in my past and how I grew up. I remember a lot of people did it after that. I mean, I think them probably my favorite ones though.
I feel like women feel like they can relate to what you're saying.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. But I think niggas fuck with me because I ain't like over sexualized, but like I put it in a.
And you give them bars too.
Now you
like,
really talking
real
about some
rapping.
shit. Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Talk about that balance though, because you know, as female artists, I think a lot of the times, like sometimes you feel the pressure of like, man, I got to make sure I am sexy enough, but if you don't want to be too sexy, you got to make sure you figure out that balance. So talk about that balance for you.
I think you got to do what you comfortable doing. Cause like before I had my son, I think I was like just in this certain little box just cause I wasn't comfortable like with myself. But having a baby, like people see you naked all the time.
Yeah.
People see your whole vagina like laying in the bed, and I think that made me comfortable with myself. And
For real,
that
that's
made
crazy.
that made me talk about other things and just show the world like other sides of me.
True.
That's
Dig
crazy.
That, dig that. Well, motherhood, of course, she brought that up. And, I know that's a life-changing thing, and you talk about just how that's your favorite thing, as it should be. You know what I mean? What's the last thing that he taught you indirectly?
My son,
Yes.
patience.
I can imagine that.
Man, for real. How old is he?
He won. None of y'all don't got kids.
Ooh.
No.
I got a dog.
Oh my God! You know we ain't got no.
But you hate when people say that like, hold on, do not compare it to having
I can't leave him at home by himself.
That is not the same.
I know you're right. All right.
You
all
can
right.
lock him in the cage.
Right, right,
You can
right.
put him in the cage and it's not illegal.
Right.
a kid in the cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit different.
All right,
Not
I'm
facts,
happy you
facts.
addressed that because nobody else can address that, but we need her to know that that's not the same as
Nah,
having a
it's
kid.
not the same.
Facts.
It's a lot though, because
Yeah.
I had a dog before I had my son, and I had to get rid of him
Thank you.
because it would have been too
It's
much
just
to
not
have
the
both
same.
of them at the same
It's
time.
similar, but it's not
Okay,
the
so
same.
patience.
So he
I give
won.
you that.
Thank you.
He in that. He almost that terrible too.
Ooh.
I think he came out terrible.
Yo.
For real.
Yo, patience though, I can imagine because I watch my niece and nephew and I'll be like, yo, you gotta watch them
Yeah, for
all the time.
Yeah.
Like, especially when they can start moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He can open stuff now. He
Getting into everything. And how do you balance like work and being a mother?
go with me
Okay.
everywhere I go. He go. I mean, and when I'm not
Where he
able,
at? Say no playing.
He with Tokyo.
I'm talking
He with the
shit.
other Tokyo. Tokyo Vanity.
Oh,
Okay, that's what's up.
But,
Not both the Toke school.
Okay, Toke.
But yeah, he when I go record, when I did used to record at the studio, he go with me. Now I record at home.
That's convenient.
But yeah, I got a real big support system.
That's what's
So
up.
when you record at home, can you still get in your vibe, or is it like mommy duty on the side?
Nah, so I got somebody that live with me that help take care of him. But like, what's crazy is I think of a lot of my music in the shower, and it work out better that I can just walk into another room and record instead of having to plan and go to the studio, set up a session, and then, you know what I'm saying, it ain't the same vibe.
So when you got pregnant, I feel like that's like when you was really starting to buzz. And, did you have a lot of people in your ear? Did you think twice?
I thought a couple times, but I feel like what's most important is me at the end of the day. And a lot of people still had their opinions, but those aren't the people that like have to live with my thoughts of whatever decision I make, or live with how I feel at the end of the night. Like, the internet don't really give a fuck.
They don't.
They gonna put their opinions in there, but 2 seconds later they done forgot about what the fuck I'm talking about, and they on the shade room licking their nose. You know what I'm saying? They on a whole nother
They
topic.
just said some hurtful ass shit and on to the next motherfucker. Like,
like with no remorse.
no remorse, bro.
So I had to put me first, and I'm glad I made that decision, because like I always say, that's the best thing that ever happened to me.
I always
what's
think
up.
of Lauryn
That's
Hill's
what's up.
song, the Zion.
I done
And she-
listened to that so many times.
And she be like, you know, they all wanted me to get rid of him.
Yeah.
But that's dope. And I think even Cardi B showed it like on a bigger platform, like, hey, you can be pregnant and still get to work. And even how you said, hey, you might have to move some things around, might have to move the studio to the crib, but it don't gotta stop you.
I think it used to be that way.
Right.
Now I don't think so.
What did T.I. say when you said I was pregnant?
He knew before I told him.
Oh,
I told him when I was probably like 4 or 5 months pregnant. He was like, shit, I been knew. I was waiting on you to tell me.
Damn, how he know?
People talk too much.
I thought you was eating some weird shit or something.
Nah, I stayed away from him the whole time.
Damn.
When I started the show, I stayed away from him.
You was nervous?
I think Tiny might have told him. I don't know. But yeah, somebody had told him before me. Yeah, I was nervous because you got to think like somebody investing so much into you. You don't know if they're going to be let down. Like, and at the same time, there's somebody who look at me as their daughter.
Yeah.
So, I didn't really know how he was gonna take it, but he was supportive from the beginning.
He better be for all the damn kids he got. Like, how you gonna get mad at me?
You gotta think though. You know what I'm saying? This my investor though.
That's the truth.
But he was like, when I told him, he was like, okay, well, you know, like you're gonna have to stop doing your show, so we gotta figure out a way to get you some money. Like that's what he was on from the beginning.
Straight up.
So did you figure out a way?
Yeah.
Like, what was ways as a pregnant woman that can't do shows?
I made probably around the time I got pregnant, I probably made like between 15 and 20,000 a month just from Fashion Nova.
Beautiful.
Shout out to Fashion Nova.
Okay, shut up.
Yeah.
So you was already like set for this quarantine shit.
Yeah.
You know, people can't
I miss
do
shows
shows
for
now.
sure, but yeah, I'm still good.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm just saying, knowing how to make money without doing shows.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because a lot of artists lost a lot of money.
I still lost some money,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm gonna get me some.
Yeah.
Period.
Say that.
But my thing with it is, I don't understand how the world is so pro-black,
Got you.
and I could make a mistake and y'all just feel like I should be stripped of everything I've ever worked for, as if I didn't work for these things before that situation happened.
Right.
That's what my problem is. But yeah, he stood by me through the whole situation.
Can we address the situation? Talk about what happened?
For sure.
Okay, cool. So, with the George Floyd situation, I think it was a video that you had made.
Nah, I
Or
ain't
no,
make a video.
Somebody made recorded a video.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you said
I said, I'll George Floyd your ass.
right. So and then the internet went crazy. So like in that moment, like what was you feeling like? What did you mean when you said that?
I feel like I come from like a place where I'm kind of desensitized to a lot of stuff, and I don't say that to make an excuse for a situation, but like you can't tell me how you would feel if you was me if you haven't seen half the shit I seen.
I feel you.
Like I seen so many people around me die that I probably don't see death the way that you see death. Like when people around me go, I don't feel like you just like, I don't see it as death. I feel like you gone somewhere and I can't talk to you. So and that's probably a fucked up way to see it. So I feel like in that situation it's just like I'm kind of drawn away from the way that a lot of people see things. And overall, yeah, it was something fucked up to say, but in the same time, I was in the privacy of my home. And it wasn't something that was supposed to be put out on the internet. But the person that did it so fame struck and want to, you know what I'm saying, be in the spotlight that they ain't give a fuck about jeopardizing nothing else I had going on.
That's fucked up.
And did you see it as like just like a kind of like a bar? You know how like rappers would say something. A lot of people stood by me and was, know what I'm saying, using that as a reasoning for it. But like that wasn't what the situation was. Okay. Like it was a mistake I made, but at the same time, like everybody in here, everybody watching, say shit in the privacy of their home. The only difference is I got more eyes on me. Right. But if I see the dirt that you do, it'll be the same. Like that's the only thing. Yeah.
Facts. How has it been trying to move forward from that? Like, do people still try to bring it up?
I think at first, sometimes. Yeah. But I think at first I was like real stuck in the moment. But like I just said, I had to realize like everybody make mistakes. I'm a human at the end of the day. Yeah, my name is Tokyo to you, but behind all that, I'm Chantrell. Like, I do shit the same way you do shit, and if you can't accept that, you don't have to support me. I'm not begging nobody to support me. You do or you don't.
Period. And so that situation inspired the new project that's coming up. Okay, cool. So talk about that, Cancel Culture.
Yeah, the new project titled Cancel Culture. I can't wait for everybody to hear the intro.
I like the name.
We know the intro gonna be number bars.
And like you
I might have to let y'all hear before I leave.
You said it, of course.
Yeah. Come on. We got a new system in the studio.
I see.
We got the big
I heard it.
DJ.
Okay, wait. Question: Is Currency gonna be in this project?
Ooh.
Nah. I got to do something with Currency.
Currency, one of your favorite joints, right?
Yeah, for sure. I got to do something with Currency.
Okay. What's your favorite Currency song? Because Currency's so goddamn hard.
I think I like mixtape Currency. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Could do that.
Currency just sent me something like probably like
it's gonna happen
a month or two ago. But what's crazy is like, so when I had my son was like 6 months, right? And me and Currency barely really talked. But my son was like 6 months old, and Currency tweeted and was like, I'll be damned if I go spend $1,200 on a Gucci jacket for a baby, right? And I posted a picture of my son, like right after that. Yeah, people was like, "Damn, what y'all beefing or something?" But he was just happening to tweet the shit.
That's funny.
Do that make you think like, why would I spend this much?
Nah. But I feel like I got on a Burberry sweater. Like, why wouldn't I put my son in the same?
And that was Cardi's argument. You know what I'm saying? And I think like, you know, people in different.
But listen, it's no win with it. Because if I put my son on all Target clothes, y'all will say why she got him on this bullshit. It's no win.
You can't win.
Yeah. I think really
people gonna talk regardless, man.
Yeah, I think really dealing with social media, I think you definitely went through it where you just really gotta live for you. Yeah. You ever like ignore Instagram? Like,
nah, I'm clapping back.
You clapping back?
I clap back. Yeah, I clap.
You sound like somebody, Mom. What did I tell you?
Sometimes you gotta let motherfuckers know, like they be coming, and then they be little kids with the little fake profiles.
They be 14.
But most of the profiles really do. It don't be their picture.
Facts.
They be 14, man.
Little Pokemon and shit.
She clapping back at 14-year-olds.
Facts. Damn, what was the last thing you went off about on one of your posts? Yeah,
I don't even know if I could say because I gotta go to court for it.
Shit. You get sued?
No, I'm suing them.
I ain't mad at it.
I mean, I ain't do nothing wrong, so I assume I can. But a girl made a post about me on Facebook. She like was saying Tip was my son daddy. But the shit happened to go viral. But as it's going viral, you got on your scrubs for the fucking hospital you work at. So when you outside of work, you're a representation of your job.
True that. Got you.
So yeah.
Fuck.
You know what? But you know what? I think artists got to do that sometimes. Cause I was just listening to how like they went back and was saying how, who was it, Method Man or Rabbit Man? The Wendy Williams, how Wendy Williams said that his wife had cancer before
she told the world.
And they was like, yo, you should have fucking sued her. Yeah. And like, I think as a celebrity, like sometimes you do gotta clap back to that level.
Sometimes you gotta be taught.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You don't play with, like, my son an innocent child. She was like, oh, it was just supposed to be a joke. No, bitch.
It's supposed to be a joke.
That's the thing. They take that shit like it's nothing just to go viral. Yeah. And then put your whole life like.
After HR called her, she tried to apologize.
Not HR. She was like, Anne-Marie, does that?
Father. Take the post down, bitch.
Word.
You're gonna lose your fucking job, bitch.
Okay. So, Tokyo, would you say that you're the freestyle queen?
Ooh. Let's talk about it.
Nah.
She said,
But I'm gonna tell you why though, cause
Okay.
I respect battle rap, and I got a lot of favorites in battle rap, and I wouldn't. I don't think I could do that.
okay.
Favorite like females?
Yeah.
Who's your
tell
favorite?
us.
I like Jazz the rapper. She dope as hell. Damn, it's a girl from New Orleans. I can't think of her name. I like Sue Surf, but I mean that's a nigga. But I think Jazz the rapper probably my favorite.
Yo, I love watching them battles.
Man.
That should be
That
intense.
should be intense.
Culture, like,
Oh, how has COVID been for you though? Like I know, like moving forward now.
He try to sneak the beat in though.
Right, now that's all good. So like, now, like I know Atlanta. Like, fortunately, we are open. But
Atlanta
like,
wide open.
Atlanta is open. But like, how is it like moving forward? Like, are you able to do shows in other places? Like, I don't know how that's working.
Yeah, I done still been doing shows. A couple of them done got shut down as I'm on the way to the show.
That's why I'm like,
Nah, shut down. I meant to say shut down.
She from the hood.
I done been to shows that got shot up too, but that ain't happened since COVID. But I still been able to do shows, but it's definitely not as much. Yeah. And then of course we can't do like Rolling Loud and you know the
South by
Southwest.
South by Southwest be crazy, but
It's
like
crazy.
imagine how much COVID be running around South by Southwest.
No. I think it's interesting.
Right.
Though, like, what do you think? Like the future of just that type of ordeal is. I know a lot of people have been doing like virtual shows, but like, what do you think the future is of just entertainment and concerts?
I don't know, but what I will say is when they announced that them shows back up and running, invest in Live Nation for sure.
I fucks with Live.
I fuck with you for that, for real.
That's what I
But
will
yo,
say.
do y'all remember South by Southwest was like the first ones that canceled because of
That
COVID?
was a hot mess.
And
that's
everybody
crazy.
was pissed, and like people didn't
people
get
thought they
refunds
shit
and shit.
in advance.
But
They
they
might
was
get refunds for Rolling Loud either though.
Nah, facts.
yeah, but
Facts,
I
facts.
think they were the first ones, and people were like, "Nah, keep it going." But then the world shut down right after that.
I definitely don't see it opening up, changing like no time soon. But what's
Yeah.
crazy is like people in other places, they doing shows like that right now.
because we
They follow protocol.
procrastinated. Yes.
That's crazy, yo.
Can we get to your new single though?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
hold up, was that an expensive sample?
Man,
Girl, I love that.
we started at one number, but like Tip a man of like fucking words. Like I don't know how he went in there.
Well, we know. Yeah, like
It started at one number, he got it down to like a third of that.
okay.
Yeah, but
Yo.
it took some time.
I
Like
bet.
I thought it wasn't gonna get cleared.
How did you feel when it did?
Man, I was excited as hell.
Tell him the sample first.
It's Tupac, hit him up.
That's Excel shit. That's her shit.
I
just
thought, look,
played
since
that
it's your shit, did I do justice to the
Yeah,
sample?
you did good. You did good.
Okay, I
loved
fuck
it.
with that.
I loved it.
That's her shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is like the beat was on YouTube at first, so a lot of people rapped off the beat. So when I put the song out, it was a lot of like little local rappers and shit saying I like trying to say I took the song. You know, people gonna try to like you supposed to do that though. You
Yeah, for sure.
roll with whatever gonna make some people talk about you. So it was a whole bunch of people saying I took the song, but nigga, we paid for it. And
You know what?
you might need to be quiet if I take your shit down. At this
You
point.
know what? That goes on for a lot of artists, but it's like where an artist will say like, "Yo, they jumped on my beat," but like, "Yo, if this beat is
You
dope,
ripped it off YouTube,
yeah,
and rapped on
But
it.
we
That's-
about to buy
that's
this
not
shit.
your beat, nigga.
okay."
I think the issue be too like they don't be understanding the business.
Right.
Like I
Right.
think somebody feel like I made a song to this beat. That's not handling the business, but it ain't their fault. They don't be knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, some of these people got managers.
No, I feel
Whatever
you.
that means.
Look, okay.
So when you got that cleared, how did you feel?
Man, I was excited as hell. The crazy thing is, I probably feel like I done ran the song in the ground for myself because I recorded the song March of last year. So imagine how many times I done listened to it since
So
then.
many.
And then it be old to you,
Facts.
and then like you don't want to hear it no more, but it's brand new to everybody else.
Yeah, so I'm like on to the next two songs.
Nah,
we finna
girl,
put
we
out.
need a bump.
Oh
that
yeah,
because
bump it for sure.
Okay, period.
That's a great like
Thank
first song to drop because I think your last song dropped like 2 years ago.
you. Nah,
The
my
No
last
Problem?
project was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I put out songs in between.
Okay,
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is a great song for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then you got T.I. on there. He said, hey, if I got this joint down to third,
Hey,
hell
this
yeah,
goddamn
I'm
record,
getting on
period.
that.
hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Man, so say for instance, this young lady out here watching this interview, she want to do music and all that good stuff. What would be your advice to her to get into business and all that good stuff?
stay patient. If you get paperwork, get a lawyer. I know that shit costs, but get somebody to look over it. And you gotta. I think the most important thing for me was finding a team of people that I trust and sticking with that team. And that's probably what that got me here.
Straight up.
Do you rely on your label to form the team, or do you?
Nah, I had my team before I met them. Like, and it ain't nothing against them, but I feel like if you the person that give me my contract, you can't be the person that bring me my lawyer. Like, you can't be the person that bring me my manager, because then at that point you tripling yourself into my money. Like, come on, nah.
Shit.
I respect that.
So what's next for your career, man? Because I'm excited for the project.
I'm just excited to get back to work. Like, I took time off to be a mom, and I think it happened at the perfect time though, because it was when COVID.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. I keep saying it, but I feel like I should have had another baby while I had time off. But
I'm here,
right? Come on, now.
Just get it over with.
All inside. But I'm just happy to get back to work. That's it.
Well, we looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. So we got one final question for you. We like to ask all our guests to define the word progress, because that's the name of our show. So what does the word progress mean to Tokyo Jetz?
To me, progress means like elevation. As long as you're moving forward in some aspect, you're making progress.
Yeah, simple enough.
Okay. Freestyle real quick.
Well,
So you want to freestyle?
Right. Here you go.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you coming.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank
so
y'all.
much. Yes,
Thank y'all for having
absolutely.
me.
For sure. Well, we out, y'all. It's Progress Support.
Yep.
What's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd.
Boss Britt the most lit.
What's up? It's your girl DJ Excel. And look, we interview some of the biggest artists on the come up.
Hey, man, if you ever in Atlanta, y'all make sure y'all hit us up now.
Hey, hit us up today. It's where you need to be, man. On Progress Support, DM us right now.
Let's go.
We in stay at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Progress report. We got the news, no interviews. We got the stats. Keep it a rack. Come join the pack. Know where we at. We in stay at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Progress report. We got the news, no interviews. We got the stats. Keep it a rack. Come join the pack.